This is obviously going to not help that relationship.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, it comes at a tough time between China and the United States, and we are looking for signals from the Biden administration on what their Taiwan policy will be and how that affects the China policy, obviously. It's not a big deal, $750 million at the full price value, and these are more conventional weapons systems with some advanced capabilities. They're howitzers, M109, more advanced land defense, weapons, also some GPS-guided systems, kits for the existing systems that Taiwan has. So not high tech. But keep in mind, Xi Jinping, as recently as the 100th anniversary celebration of the Communist Party, talked about China's historic mission to regain control of Taiwan. Also, the U.S. Defense Secretary has, labeled China the key threat guiding defense spending priorities. And we have seen more and more incursions by PLA aircraft in 2021. In fact, in 2020, we had 87 incursions by PLA aircraft into Taiwan's ADIZ, Air Defense Identification Zone. That was more than the previous 5 years combined, and already in 2021, we've surpassed that level, 87 in 2020. So again, Taiwan in March, they announced more spending, $76 million more to counter these incursions into the ADIZ. So obviously, this latest deal, which still has to get congressional approval and then approval for the deal between, I believe it is BAE Systems and the Taiwanese government before it will actually be signed and delivery dates sealed. But still, obviously, this will rankle Beijing.
If it goes through, how would it compare to past arms sales to the island?
Yeah, it's not a big one, but again, it's symbolic because it's the first one under the Biden administration. Of course, in the last year or so of the Trump administration, they increased the number of arms sales, including a number of F-16, more advanced F-16 fighter jets. There's a pending deal, I believe, with Boeing for Harpoon missile systems, $2.4 billion, something like that. And then more traditional systems, SLAM extended range land attack missile systems from Boeing. That's $1 billion deal under the Trump administration. Lockheed had some artillery deals, $436 million. We also had Raytheon, $367 million worth of surveillance and reconnaissance sensors. So there's been a number of deals under the Trump administration. But this Biden deal, probably a little tester, a feeler kind of deal to see what Beijing's response will be. And then, we're just going to have to see how the Biden administration goes forward and their policy with Taiwan and those arms sales, which are obviously a very contentious issue between China and the United States.